Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live video. Happy Monday. I hope that you guys are doing well. And if you are not, please let my team and I know how we can pray for you this evening. So, I wanted to do a pop up live, and tonight we're talking about private practice wallet worries. Okay, wallet worries. So, if you know right now you have some wallet worries, then this is the video for you. If you know someone who is struggling financially to build their private practice, to market, to gain consistent revenue, to gain clients and build their caseload, please share this video with them because I'm going to share you guys, I'm going to share with you guys a story of something that I have learned in private practice, something I've been incorporating in my life, a principle that has been a game changer for me. It's really helped a lot. So I'm going to share that with you. But before I get started talking about these wallet worries, let me introduce myself because I know many of you guys are new. Many of you have registered for the 3-day challenge. So congratulations. And I can't wait to meet you next Monday night. So, hey, Quisha, thanks for joining. So here's what you guys need to know about me just to start off. Oh, Quisha, I'm going to text you back. Give me just a minute because I got distracted. The day just got really busy. So I will respond. So I'm Cameisha Brewer Dickerson. I am an LPC practicing here in the state of Arkansas. I am a business coach for new therapists. I teach you guys how to set up, structure, and market your private practice without relying on directories or paid ads. I cannot stress that enough, but I will teach you how to build it using relationship based marketing. I am a professional speaker. I have spoken over 300 times, and I am an author of the book Thought Life Confessions. It is available on my website, cbrewerconsulting.com. So if you are an anxious professional who is looking for a book with strategy and resources on how to navigate anxiety as you're building success, it is definitely a great read for you. And I'm not just saying that, I'm also now the host of the CEO Clinician podcast. Let's just add that to my receipts real quick, okay? Definitely have a podcast. It's on the website as well if you haven't had a chance to check it out. But we're talking mental health, business, marketing, relationships, navigating success, like all things mental health, business, and just the behind the scenes of what happens. Okay, so that's who I am. That's what I do. What I wanted to share with you guys tonight is I've been I've been circling this topic, okay, about wallet and worrying. I have had a lot of just pre coaching screening calls with new therapists and even some established therapists. And the thing that just keeps coming up is the worry about the money and the worry about how to make everything work, how to get more clients, how to scale the business, how to organize the business, how to structure the business, how to put yourself out there so that people know, hey, Chelsea, put yourself out there so that people know, hey, I'm a therapist. I have a private practice. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is my story. This is my brand. This is my niche. Some of you don't even quite have a niche yet, and we need to get that map down. I'm here to help you. But what I wanted to teach on tonight is what I do to overcome wallet worries. I won't take y'all all the way back, but I came from a pretty stable childhood family, two-parent household situation, and we had way less money than what I thought or what I realized that we had. In my head, we were, pretty well off. And I don't remember being in lack. I don't remember not being able to buy some stuff. And there were times my mama told me no, but I don't remember us financially struggling, right? So after my parents died, some of you guys have no idea about this story, but after my parents died and I was in college and grad school, that was my first introduction to wallet worries for the first time. And it hit me hard because I didn't have the skills or the resiliency to say, oh, okay, we've been in a hard time before. I know how to navigate this. I didn't know how to navigate that. And I was broke. And I mean, like in college, my friends were swiping me into the cafeteria so I could eat because I didn't have the money. Granted, I have family. They would have fed me had they known I was hungry, but I was just too embarrassed to tell them, hey, I'm in college. I've got to study and do this exam, blah, 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 write this paper, but I'm kind of hungry and I don't have money for food. So even now, like when they hear about this stuff, they're still upset that I didn't tell them, but I made it through the season. So if you're in a season where you're just strapped for cash and it is stressful and you're struggling and you are worried about this wallet, I want to tell you it is going to be okay. Okay. Financial seasons are temporary, but what does need to happen in these tough financial situations is we have to start implementing things that will get us out. Okay. And I do. I'm a believer, right? So I'm a Christian. I teach from a faith-based perspective. And even in business, I teach biblical principles because a lot of the people that I attract are Christians. If you're not, totally fine. I'm going to treat you the same. I'm going to be nice to you. I'm going to love on you, be compassionate, be empathetic. Doesn't matter to me if you share a different background or different belief system. But one of the things I have incorporated into my business, hey Karen, and into my private practice that I share with you guys on the podcast and even through my coaching programs and courses is how to get a grip on your finances. Okay. If we're talking about building a business, building a private practice, making things work, you have to get a grip on these numbers. Many of you, I'm not going to pick on this therapist who's watching right now, but many of you don't like the B word of budget, but it's a real thing. And so you need to get a grip on the finances if you're going to be able to build your business. So, one of the things I do at the beginning of the year is I start praying for my wallet. And I brought it tonight so y'all can see Exhibit A. Okay. I start praying for my wallet. I start praying for my family and the things we're going to do through this wallet, the bills we're going to pay. We start praying for the things we need to pay off, little debts, big debts, saving toward the things that matter, preparing to expand our family, preparing to be a blessing to the community, preparing for which nonprofit we're going to donate to or which missions that our church is a part of where we can give and donate. We start praying for all of that. And then we pray for increase. Okay. We're all about service and giving back. And those are principles that I value in my business. And that's what I teach new therapists to do as well. It's not just about the money and what it represents, but this is also about the principles that are attached to it. So this month, because it's the top of the year, I'm getting organized, I'm creating SOPs for my team. I look at my wallet, I start praying. My wallet is terrible looking. Okay. It has been through a lot and it is literally hanging on by a thread. This one little thread is all that's left in this wallet. This little piece is not supposed to come out, okay? But the leather, little fake leather in the middle, has just given up. It's been through a lot over the last year because of how much I used it. And so, as I was praying, I was like, God, I don't want you to fill this one. Let me get a new one, right? I started praying because I want God to fill the spaces of my life and my business and my family with resources where we can steward them well, where we can be a blessing, where I can offer a high value course or a high value coaching program to therapists who need it, who are struggling without them being just completely financially exploited trying to get the help that they need. And so I know that when we pray like that, our family, hey Jermaine, our family is taken care of. I don't have to overcharge people to get my family's needs met. I don't think that's integrity. I don't think it's a good business model to have. And I'm thankful that I don't have to do that. So what I did was I got a new wallet, similar, different color, but it's actually bigger than the last one. And I can honestly tell you, I have been praying over the wallet. I've been praying over the things that God is going to do through the wallet, the people I get to bless, the causes I get to donate to. And it is so much bigger than my private practice. Okay. So if you are having wallet worries, you need to get a new wallet. Okay. Get a fresh start with the wallet, create a new relationship with the wallet, start praying about the wallet, start praying about what you want God to do through your wallet, how he wants you to serve, how he wants you to donate, how he wants you to restrain and practice some major restraints and be disciplined and not spend the hard earned money that you've worked really hard for, not spend it on dumb things that you really don't need because everyone's talking about the recession. I'm not a financial guru, but I think we've been in it for a minute, right? I don't know what it's going to look like later this year, but if it is bad, we need to be positioned to take care of our families, and we need to make sure that we're not constantly worried about the wallet, but that we actually have solutions for what to do with it. And our private practice and the marketing of the private practice as therapists, that is an option to cure these wallet worries when we have the business thriving and doing what it needs to do. So here's what I know. If you're watching this video, I know that many of you guys are stressed out about money, right? However, your January has looked like it's the 23rd. If you don't have clients, you don't have a caseload, you don't know how to fix it, your February is going to look the same way. Many of you have way more bills in the month than money. You have more days in the month than money, and you're just trying to figure out, like, how do I reset? How do I get a grip on it? Many of you are spending way too many hours online on Instagram, on TikTok, on LinkedIn, in these Facebook groups, just researching, how do I build a private practice? What's the best way to market? What's the best way to build a caseload? What's the best way to do this? There is no best way, okay? I need y'all to know this. There are no tips. All the tips work, okay? But you need the strategy that's going to work for you. And this is the benefit of coaching, because some of the things that I coach therapists on, I have to coach another therapist on something completely different, because that's not going to work for you. That's not your style. That's not your personality. Those aren't your strengths. Those aren't your skill set. So we have to have customized coaching strategies that are going to work and that will also address those wallet worries that you're having. So it's January 23rd, which means that the month is almost over. The end of the month is next week. And if you are not ready, if your private practice is not in a position where you are getting new clients, you're getting new referrals, people know who you are, people know what you do, you are not setting yourself up for success. And you're going to continue to worry about this wallet because you have done absolutely nothing to shift you from where you are to where you want to be and to where you need to be. And I can't stress this enough. Your summer, the things you can do in the summer, your vacations, how much you can take off without worrying about the wallet, those things will be determined by the decisions you make today, the decision you make tonight. And many of you, your first decision is going to be registering for the 3-day challenge. And we already put the link in the description of the video, but that's what needs to be happening so you can stop worrying about the wallet. And my goal, okay, for the therapist that I'm coaching, and even with the 3-day training that I'm doing next week, is to teach you guys how to stop being so worried about money, that you have the mental freedom and capacity to start doing meaningful clinical work, okay? Meaningful clinical work where you're serving your clients, you're teaching them strategies, you're mapping out amazing treatment plans that they can use and apply to their lives. You are giving them an opportunity to experience life in a different way because their mental health problems are under control. And if you're worried about your wallet, you cannot do that effectively. You're not going to be able to show up well. And honestly, it is a disservice to your client. And granted, I know that we can't be problem free when we show up for therapy. I understand that. But some of the things can be handled if we just get solutions and strategies to get them under control. Okay. So I have 3 questions for a self assessment, and then I'm going to hop off and go enjoy my evening. I'm introverted, y'all. So I've been talking to people all day, but your girl has got to go recharge. Okay. So, question number 1: is your caseload full? Yes or no? Is the caseload full? Don't make it hard. Don't make it complicated. This is a yes or no question. Is your caseload full? Question number 2: is your income consistent? Are you making the money you need to make? Is it coming in on a consistent basis? Can you look at your calendar 30 days out and have an estimate of how much money you're going to be bringing in through the practice? So is the income consistent? And number 3, if your answers to those 2 questions were no, do you know how to change it? Do you know how to make it better? Do you know how to fix it? Do you know how to get the clients, create this consistent income, create whatever it is that you need to get structured in the private practice? Do you have that in place? And if the answer to all 3 of those questions is no, you need to register for the 3-day challenge that I'm doing next Monday night. So next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I am teaching for 3 days new therapists on how to set up, structure, and market your private practice. The marketing is a huge piece, but there's some other things that need to be happening before we can really get that private practice ready to grow and to thrive. Now, here's something else you need to know, okay? I don't teach tips. I'm a coach, so I give you play, the full strategy, something you can apply, something you can get results with. And whenever I'm finished coaching you, you're going to go execute the play and bring back results. Okay. That's how this works. I'm not teaching tips. I'm not just a content creator. I'm an actual business coach, and I help new therapists get results. I help therapists build their practice. I help therapists scale their practice. I help you guys get in front of your ideal clients because people need your services, but they can't book you for services if they don't know who you are and what you do. And that part is marketing, and that is your responsibility. And ultimately, it is the cure for your wallet worries in private practice. Okay, that's it. That's all I have for y'all tonight. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Make sure you register for the 3-day challenge. Make sure you share it with the therapist who needs it so they can stop worrying about their wallet when it comes to their private practice, because I'm going to teach you what to do and how to work through it. So have a good evening, and I will see y'all next week at the 3-day challenge.